Hello, toy friends. Welcome back. I'm Will. This is the 1A team. You're you, and this is Jim Largo. Largo, how are
Hey,
you? How's it going?
I'm good. Great.
Hey, well, we weren't planning on doing a show. And then, obviously this very interesting and time sensitive opportunity came up with Chap Mei and their R&D campaign that ends on New Year's Eve. So I thought we'd pop on and talk about it today. So it'd probably be a shorter show. I know it's Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas, everyone. I happy some people showed up, so hopefully we could discuss this and talk about a couple
Oh,
things.
we should address this real quick. Ian
Yes.
mentioned about Badger and his live stream that was going to be earlier today. Is he going to reschedule? I didn't catch. I know he's working on something.
How you doing, Badger? I hope you had a nice nap.
Oh, there he
We
is.
were worried about him. I thought something happened to the internet, or he ate that delicious pie he had featured on his thumbnail and went into like a sugar coma or something. But just his schedule got mixed up. But well, we were there waiting for you. I waited until 12:30 and then I gave up. So I'm glad everything's okay, Badger. So very cool. But so yeah, so we have this exciting opportunity today. So I figured we'd discuss it. So I hope everyone has you know brought their thinking caps, and we're going to put them on and talk about Chap Mei and this acid versus beta line and some of the stuff. But before we do that, let's say hi to everyone that came on this wonderful Christmas Eve. Justin, how are you? Justin called me yesterday, figuring out
Nice.
his Instagram. I didn't catch his call, but I would have answered for you. But it was nice. He did it on accident. He like fat fingered the
Bjorn
button.
is here.
Hey, Schmodulok to you, sir.
Robert's
Roberto.
Infinite Realms.
Hey, how's it
Our
going, buddy?
buddy Ian. Yeah.
Ian, what's happening?
Beta
And
Ray Bob.
Merry Christmas to you too, Beta Ray Bob.
Scott is here talking
Scott, what's happening?
some cool stuff. World Made of Cardboard is here. Very cool.
How's it going? I hope everything went well with the. He's going to do some live streams. World Made of Cardboard. He did a test stream the other day. I was at work, unfortunately, but I did catch it later on. Looks great. I can't wait to see some of the projects he's going to come up with.
Cool.
Death Seeker. What's happening,
Very
bro?
cool.
Yes.
Stillwind is here. And
hi, Stillwind. I don't think I've seen you before, but Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Kind enough to send
a super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's amazing. Thank you.
So I think that's got us caught up.
That is awesome. Yep. Great. That is just wonderful. So yeah, so today I'm talking bunch of Schleich.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
They do some cool stuff.
Very cool.
We got some cooler stuff.
Yeah, get your Schleich out of here, buddy. This is about Chap Mei. No, I'm kidding. It's all right. You can talk Schleich. We love that stuff too. So yeah, the 1A team, Sunday, 12/24. We're talking the A.C.I.D Tech Lab R&D campaign. What a weird, well, not weird, but, really not something we see all the time where a company directly, solicits opinions from their fans. So I think this is a really cool opportunity and something we don't see too often. So, I'd say big thumbs up for Chap Mei for doing this, very cool. But before we go on, I do want to thank our channel members and Patreon members, Mr. Mike McLaughlin, Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures, Roll Keeper, and Justin Warrior. And if you wanted to become a channel member or a Patreon member, we'd love to have you. Not forcing you. It's an optional thing.
It's casual. Frontline's here. Hey.
All right. And we had a great week. Channel hit 700 subscribers. Wow. Thank you so much, everyone. And a lot of that was due to Mr. Articulated Ninja Reviews. He's got a huge channel, wonderful guy. I think Articulated Ninja can make a video about toast and make it entertaining, and I'd watch it. But he does do videos on awesome action figures. He did one that blew me away. It was on the Chap Mei mech that we've featured on this channel so many times. He made it work for 1/12 scale figures. So, I'm a 1/18 fan, but, He made it work, man, and it looks great. And I think he used some really cool stuff. But if you want to go check out that video, there is a description. And on that video, he gave us a shout out, and then the channel jumped from like 680 subscribers to over 700 overnight. So thank you so much, Ninja. Have a Merry Christmas. You're an awesome dude. Thank you. And I have to thank someone else because this week, Thursday was such a great day. Hit 700 subscribers. Also woke up to a package from Chad. So thank you, Chad.
Nice.
Because he sent me that. That's the Chap Mei A.C.I.D versus Beta. Beta mech that he found on the exchange at the base by where he lives there. And I went ahead and it was on my doorstep when I went to work Thursday morning. So I took my lunch in the park and I unboxed it. And I filmed
Very
that.
cool.
And put it up on Patreon. So Patreon and channel members, I've seen that. If you'd like to see that video, it was a lot of fun to do. But, you know, we could talk about it a little more. And I could even show it to you because it's so cool, so shiny and red. Like I said, the packaging looks awesome for this, by the way. Comes in a little box. We opened it up. Compared to the green one, which is kind of like a flat color, this is red, but the plastic, if you look, has kind of like a metallic sheen to it. So it's really nice. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's subtle, but it's cool. Can you
Yeah.
show the box again? What kind of art's in the back of the box there?
Yeah.
Looks like they've got a kind of a design.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice. Well, I mean, this backdrop looks like a little.
Yeah, that
factory.
piece.
Yeah,
Nice.
that looks really cool. On the back, they've got some nice, artwork that and the accessories that come with it. And on the side, they got some cool. Oh, right here, they got some battle scenes and stuff. So yeah, real nice artwork on the packaging. They did a. Really
Are there
great
some
job.
teasers in the packaging talking about things that will
I
be coming?
didn't see. Yeah, there's a QR code which I didn't scan, but yep. So it's pretty much the same. The only difference I would say is there's like a peg on the seat there where it pegs into the backpack. But this is the one that I think we really want to take a look at. And this is the 4-inch beta bot line. This is the Silver Century. And Chap Mei really, I think they stepped up their game. This is a really well-articulated figure. So it bends at the shoulder. You've got elbow articulation. You have wrist articulation. The head moves a little bit, but it's kind of blocked by that. The legs bend at the knees, and they don't bend anywhere else. But they are on ball joints, so they come right apart, and they easily snap back together. So people's notions of adding different attachments to this is really easy to do. If you could just match that ball socket, you could definitely come up with some stuff. But I like the design. There is a red version of these, and I don't think you could have enough of these. They look great. They're really neat. It comes with a couple weapons. This is a very large laser rifle that he comes with, but I'll tell you what, he holds it. So
Cool.
Not that bad. Yeah. Definitely cool. Thank you so much, Chad, for finding these and then sending it to me. You really are the man. Thank you so much. That was a great present to get Thursday morning. A couple great presents to get Thursday morning. So I'm really, really happy I got those.
So the Wilhelm Christmas started early.
It really was wonderful. And I saw Gaz arrived, so I just wanted to say, hey, Gaz, how are you? I don't know if you already acknowledged that. I'm sorry.
I did briefly.
Okay.
For those who are not familiar with this new A.C.I.D versus Beta line, we kind of threw together a little something to give an overall. Do you want to run that real quick, Will, and just show people what
that would
we
be
should
great.
be expecting?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and run that.
Cool.
You want me to do that, or you already got it?
I got it right here.
Okay. that was a killer video by Mr. Jim Largo. So give it up for him, man. That was awesome.
So that's
If
just
you're
kind
not
of a
psyched
I
for
was going to say,
Chap May.
yeah, it's just a little teaser. There's more to the line. This is just the ones that they're promoting at the moment. But we know there's a jet coming and the Spider tank and some other groovy stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah, oh no, for sure. And it looks really cool. And like I said, yes, this is reminiscent of some things that we've seen in the past and some of the tropes maybe reused or something. But this is Chap May here, who's normally doing things that are, Soldier Force and Dino Hunters. They're kind of not really story driven toy lines. They're kind of compatible with 1/18 scale. And they do that. Now this year they've decided to go kind of all in and create their own story based on everything. It's really cool and it's new. This is the first thing that hasn't been a recycled IP that we've gotten toy wise in a long time. And I'm hoping that, not just for us, but for kids out there, man, that they get into these things and they enjoy them. Uh, you got heroes, you got evil AI robots, you got cool mechs, cool transforming vehicles, and in my favorite scale, 1/18. So, you know,
yep.
it's everything for me. And they're super affordable. These are
Yeah,
that mech is $15 and it comes with
it's
a
awesome.
couple figures. I mean, it's pretty awesome.
TJC's in the house. Good to see you, buddy.
TJC, what's happening, brother? All right. And so Frontline, you're right. Yeah. Great video. It should be official. That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. Real quick, just wanted to talk about after the holiday plan. So next Sunday is New Year's Eve. We're probably not going to do a 1/18 show. I wasn't going to do this show. I was going to kind of try and take a couple of weeks off and do things. But Jim and I were talking. We might just do like a Largo's Lounge hangout. It's New Year's Eve. Let's have a party, guys. So maybe inviting some of our friends of the show on and just hanging out. Probably in the same time slot, a little early, so then people can move on and do their evening things. But we might just be on hanging out, showing off some toys. Everyone's got new stuff for Christmas. It'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, look for that next week around 3:30. But it's not going to be a 1/18 show. It's just going to be having a good time. So
hang out.
Yeah, and then the next week, Delta 17, which we have to talk about because Toy Connections has done some great videos on the characters. We plan on doing a lot of stuff, but they will be on the show January 7th, Sunday, January 7th, with some really exciting news. And there also may be talk of a little early access where maybe next week between Christmas and New Year, we may be able to see some of these products. I think I could do it for Patreon and channel members. A little preview, and then we're going to have a similar show to what we did with Action Force, which was explore the lore of each character. Jim, do you want to talk about that for a little bit? Or
Oh yeah, we've talked with Steve and Ken at length, and we know that they're planning on going seriously in depth with Delta 17. They are developing a comic book, which will have a great storyline and more lore that will develop as the series progresses. And we're going to dive in. We really enjoyed doing the AF3 with Action Force.
Yeah.
And I think Delta 17 deserves to have that same kind of treatment. So we're going to focus on each of the individual characters, look at their backstories and bios, and then see where they're going to go with the comic books. So that'll be our 2024 plan.
Yeah. So look forward to that, people. That's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, next week we're done with that. Okay, good. So let's get into the meat and potatoes. The Acid Tech Lab R&D campaign, guys. That they're running this over on the Chap May Facebook and Instagram pages. I'm going to suggest you go over there on Facebook because Facebook has one opportunity that Instagram does not have, and you could post pictures in the comments, and we're going to see, because I have a couple visual aids here. So if you have a really good idea, I think you mock something up like I'm going to show here in a couple minutes, and you could post the picture online. I haven't posted them on the Facebook page yet because I was waiting until after the show. So after today's show, I'm going to be posting all my ideas that I'm going to show you, the audience, first, and see what you guys think of it. But Zaymot Rogue, how are you? Sorry you're late.
Yeah.
Oh, oh man. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah. They say
you gotta rest, man. Get some rest. I'm sorry that nursing wounds, man. Oof.
this is a
So yeah,
cool opportunity with what Chap May is doing. How often do we get a company that actually asks for our input on what they're doing with the toys? So I think
yeah.
that's exciting. It means that
So
they want to hear what we have to say, and maybe we'll see some cool stuff come from this.
yeah, here's your chance to have a say as we continue our future development of acid characters, figures, vehicles, mechs, and more. We want to hear from you. What would you like to see in the line? Tell us what you would make acid even more exciting for you. Please let us know in the comments below, and you'll be entered for a chance to win some elite merch. The best ideas might even be brought to life as an action-packed acid toy from Chap May. Well, I hope so. That'd be really cool. So that's how you win. Everyone, this is how you enter to win. You like the Chat Made Toys page, which you probably all are, but like and share the post. Submit your amazing ideas in the comments, and participants may submit more than one idea, but one set of gifts per account entry. Save some for all fellow fans, of course. And I probably, if I were to win a thing, which I doubt, because there's so many great ideas out there. But, I think that'd be something because I plan on buying the whole line anyway. As soon as it's available, I'm getting all of this stuff. So, that would be a cool thing to pass on to the viewers.
Yeah, and
So
I'm sure some of
submission,
our 1-8 Teamsters out there are good customizers and have some cool
yeah.
ideas for what they'd like to see, as attachments or,
Hmm.
other variations. So, yeah, let's see some
Yeah.
ideas.
Submission deadline, though, is New Year's Eve. It's the last day of the year. So, really, and it's Hong Kong time, so it might be a little different for us in the Western world here. So, if you have your ideas, submit them. That's why I had to do the show today because the next show would be like the day of the deadline. So, I wanted to talk
Mhm.
about it with you guys, and then anyone who didn't know about it that maybe has ideas. Now you have a whole week to submit your ideas. So go over there and do that. And feel free to, these are the winners. You get the acid eradicator playset, which I have the hold on one second. I have the army version of that. I just want to show it.
Right. Okay. I'll blow this one up so we can take a look. Yeah, I really like that design because it's kind of a 2-in-1. It's similar to the GI Joe Rhino they put out a few years ago. So you've got the base land vehicle with an aerial vehicle that's attached on top. That's a neat idea. And then they've got the Spider tank's going to be coming. There's a jet that's going to be coming, which
Yeah,
it's going to.
dude, this
Uh,
is a big vehicle. I don't even
yeah,
know
let
if
me
you can
blow
see
you
the
up
whole
here.
thing. So this is the one that was at Sam's Club, the Soldier Force version. And it is a freaking beast. This cannon does something.
I think it moves forward so you can pop out the aerial. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you could pop out the plane. No, but the cannon's also like
Oh, it has
there's
like a
yeah,
light or
I
sound
don't
or something.
yeah, they do something. Oh, there's the button.
Oh, there you go.
It does something. I knew it did
Nice.
something. But anyway, it comes with a nice there's a video on this channel here if you wanted to check it out where I show all the details of it. But yeah, that's cool. But that's a hell of a vehicle to get. That's the first prize. My personal favorite, the Spider Cannon, is the second prize, which should be first prize, I think. And then the third prize is a couple of the smaller vehicles, the Rover Bot and the Cycle Glider. But all great prizes, really cool
I'm
stuff.
definitely seeing this in Gaz's future. Probably painted up for Mega Force because this would
Yeah,
totally fit with a Mega Force theme.
sure. So yeah, there's and you know what they released with this? They have the designer. They listed their names. So this was
Nice.
designed by someone named Angus Chow. Um, and he also designed the Spider Cannon, which is like one of my all-time favorite toys to even be conceived. I haven't even seen it yet in person, but once I saw that, I was like, oh, that's so cool. Um, and Stephen Lee. Yeah, there you go. Stephen Lee and Angus Chow. If you ever happen to watch this, I'd love to get you on and interview you guys. So, or if
Yeah,
anyone
that'd be
knows
fun.
the contact info for Angus Chow or Stephen Lee, I'm gonna chat me. I'll write them an email. I wrote them an email once before, and they were very nice and answered me. So, uh, love to get these guys on the show and just see what their process is.
Yeah, this is definitely a different direction for Chap May. The fact that they're doing a very specific line that has a backstory, a comic book. They're doing, a full court press, to borrow a sports term. I mean, they're going all out with this, and it's neat.
Yeah. So here are just some of my quick notes, that I pulled up, and we could pull up some of the comments that have already been submitted. But beta bot multi packs, that one is in the comments all over. Everyone wants troop builder packs of these guys, obviously. Mine would be like, and I don't know if I spelled that right, combinable. Is that right? I don't know. Combinable mini play sets.
Sure.
Yeah. And mini play sets, smaller play sets with a figure, maybe some accessories. Chap Mei does smaller little things like that, but the ability to kind of connect them and make a bigger play world would be really awesome. I'd love to see that in any toy line, additional human characters, because there are a couple in the comics that aren't made as a toy yet. And I'd like to see that. And that was a kind of a point of contention, was that the good guy vehicles come with the figure. The good guy base comes with both the human figures. And then you're going to get like both the human figures with the base, another version of them with the cycle collider, another version with them with the ATV. So you're going to wind up with a bunch of humans. Now on the beta bot side, that doesn't matter because every one of them comes with a bot, but you can't have too many of them. So, and then really lean into the transforming vehicle aspect of it. I'd really like to see them. We've got the cycle that turns into the glider. We've got the ATV that turns into a mech. The beta version, the Spider tank, I don't think transforms. I think it's just always a tank. But the jet, the Morphosaur there, I guess, is the jet connects to the base vehicle. So yeah, that would be cool. I would like to see
It almost
that.
seems like they're going to have like their base vehicles, and then the Morphosaur is going to be like a sideline of additional things that have
Yeah.
the transforming feature.
I'm going to
So
go ahead
that'll be
and
cool.
share my screen real quick. And I just want to take a quick look at some of the let's just look at some of the comments that are already on there, because there's some really nice stuff. Of course, my comments. So I posted this on Instagram, but I was saying the X mod base, the good guy base, can be recolored red and used as a beta bot factory. You can include several bots with additional pieces like arms and legs to modify them into different, evolution, kind of evolving bots. The back of the Beta X mech is flat, and there's an existing slot on top and a round hole in the bottom. If you can make like a troop carrier backpack or multi-pack, then that could clip onto the mech. It would kind of have like a second function using that hole and slot that's already there. And then you can fit like 2 to 4 figures or additional weapon and gears.
Right, because you had mentioned they put a screw to hold it to the
Yeah,
packaging. So there's
I'm going
already
to
a hole
show
there
that
to
real
adapt.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you look on the back of the mech, there's this screw that holds it in the packaging. And then there's this slot up here anyway that's just, I don't know, a remnant from the construction process. So you could tab a thing in there and it could connect right there. So let me pull up that slide. I think I have it right here. And I just want to show you. So guys, this is a rough draft. I just made this up using some free 3D program. It's not designed to be a final product, but just a simple visual aid intended to convey my idea and not a pitch at a final product. Obviously jazz that up and make it look nice and everything like that. But you could also do one in blue for the blue bots, because in the comic, they take the bad bots and they reprogram them and use them in their battle. So as you can see there, I added the little tab and then the cylinder on the bottom to connect it, just so you could see how that works. But once again, rough draft. Don't beat me up because it looks simple. It is supposed to be simple. It's supposed to convey the idea.
I think that's a really cool idea because it gives you a way to hold and display the bots if you have multiples. It
Yeah.
works with the mech. You could also use this in some other ways. Heck, you could even maybe put a belt loop so kids could put it on and carry a couple bots on
Oh,
their
like
belt.
that GI Joe. There was a GI Joe carry case
Yeah,
like that when we were kids. That would be pretty
that'd be
cool.
fun.
So let me go back into this so I could read it. Can you see the comments? Is it big enough, or like is this helping at
I
all?
could
Or
make it bigger. They don't need to see our ugly mugs. I'll
yeah,
just blow
yeah.
it up.
Okay. No, because some people posted some great comments there. Mini comics to enhance the things, sea vehicles, beta subs, acid weaponized watercraft, frontline, beta inspired play factory set with multiple beta sentry bots and interchangeable parts. Yes, awesome idea. And top frontlines in the chat right now. So awesome. A lot of positive stuff though. Look at just great ideas. Helicopters for both sides. Insert the character with a card where they say their name, data rank abilities. Insect shaped vehicles for the beta. Physical mini comics. Soldier Force soldiers as guards and pilots. Yeah, they could use a lot of this stuff. So, and then just a big wish of much success. So great. Troop builder packs is something. Drones
Yeah.
for both
I like
factions.
Zaymot's idea. I don't know if Chap
Oh,
Mei
what's
has
that?
done basic RC cars, but if you had a base RC car that had like a robot that, you know, detaches from it or something like that, that'd be kind of cool. It might be a
Yeah,
little
that would.
ambitious for Chap Mei,
Uh-huh.
but it's an idea.
An idea for a rogue squad of ex-acid members who augment
Yeah.
themselves with parts from the defeated beta bots and become cyborgs, battleborgs. Nice, Nathan. That's a
Nice.
good idea. I don't know if he's in the chat or anything, but that's a cool idea. I like that. Punk bad guys, alligators with guns strapped to them, weaponized skateboards. I love it. I love all of this, man. So many great ideas from so many cool people. But and the chats just keep going on and on and on. Great ideas. Some,
Yeah. So people are excited, and it's cool that the company is looking to say, "Hey, what do you guys want to see? We could do anything."
yeah, and there's just so many. Like this guy Andrew here just put 10 different, just great ideas. And I haven't read these yet, so I'm really happy. Um, that I haven't seen my idea because it would be awkward because it's in the next slide. So let's take a look. So some of my ideas. Oh,
Bjorn, I know where you're going with this, and I like the way you're thinking, buddy.
I
Laser,
like.
robot, shark.
Wow, that's interesting that he said that because you might like what I have coming up here. So this is just I went on the Chap Mei website and I grabbed images of some of their existing vehicles from their Dino rescue thing. But once again, rough draft, simple visual aid. Please don't beat me up because it's sloppy. I know that, but a troop transporter using the same backpack that could go on the mech. You could put it on the back of a truck.
That's
So then
cool.
it has modular compatibility. Be
Yeah.
pretty cool, right?
And what's neat, that's an existing Chap Mei toy. It'd be
Oh,
totally
you
easy
have
to
a
convert.
shark idea? Oh, we all have shark ideas because, yeah, my big one is a shark idea. Just as a spoiler, guys, it's coming up. uh, let's see. Troop
Oh,
carrier like the
yeah.
one from Kenner would be cool too. Yeah. Oh, Frontline's got a shark submarine. Okay,
Very cool
okay,
idea.
very cool idea. And Chapman makes an awesome shark toy too. So like that could be like something that would be easy for them to implement. You know what I mean? Like so. I wasn't thinking as an adult collector, like what to make. I'm thinking like what would be a cool toy for a kid to play with. So some of these, like I said, may seem simple, but this was a Dino Hunter vehicle that they had on their website. But couldn't this be a bot capture car? It's got the claw in
Sure.
front already. You add a little EMP cannon or something to the front, and you zap them when they're disabled. You scoop them up and you take them back to the factory for
Nice. Conversion. Yeah.
reprogramming. So
Very
we do a
cool.
little play set that comes with blue and red bots, bots. You drop one in, you drop a red one in, you put a bad guy in, you turn the dial, and out comes a
Yeah.
blue reprogrammed, acid bot. A
Yeah,
good
the
bot
same
comes out.
mechanism Mego did with their Star Trek transporter back in the 70s. Super
Yeah.
easy to do. That'd be
They
fun.
did one with the Hulk that I loved when I
Oh
was a
yeah,
kid. You put Banner in and then spun it, and the Hulk came out. So cool.
very cool.
Uh, really easy play feature to implement. And then this is the next part of it: is you make these compatible with the base. So there you go. You got the XMech mod base.
Plug it
This
in.
connects
Yeah.
to the side, and you could just drop in. And even, I was looking in the comic after the fact, but that right side of the base, or is it right on my screen? I don't know if it's the right or the left, but anyway, the side with the add-on in the comic, they show bots coming out of that.
Hmm.
So maybe this could connect on and has like a chute up top where, like, after you convert the bot, you put them in the slide and he comes sliding out the front and ejects or something. I don't know. That would be really
Yeah.
fun though.
I like Beta Ray's idea. That transport truck you showed, you could take the cab off of that and make it just a big robot that's driving the thing. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah. And
Yeah,
I was thinking for them for ideas. I'm like, look, you already got the molds for this stuff. Just snap this
sure.
extra piece on. Um,
World Made a Cardboard asks if they have female figures. They don't yet, but in the
they
comic books, there is a female character that is
Yeah,
prominent.
and this came with this big sucker here. Do I have her? But they came with a female
for
character
for
that's
the
up
for
for
the
the
Army
soldier.
Force version,
Yes,
Soldier
for the
Force, right?
soldier force version, and she's unnamed, but she's a really well-made character, and I don't have her right here, but yeah, and
Okay.
she'd be great. They could easily recolor her and introduce her into the line. Um, so that is a great idea, So we had the sharks with wings. Now there's no place to hide. Scott, it's funny that you said that. I mean, great minds think alike.
Indeed.
So yeah, drop ship would be great. I was thinking like
Oh yeah.
the one that comes with this one here. Let me just pull this up. Um, boop. So this one, the wings fold down,
Whoops.
so it can connect to the ship, right? But you got these skis on the bottom. But couldn't you do something where, like, that troop, the bot
Sure.
multi-pack clips onto the bottom or something? There's a lot of room for adding
Oh yeah.
stuff in there. It's kind of hollow underneath, but I think that would be great. Uh, yeah. So I wish I had her. I don't have her here. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't know if the red robots are female. I have to go back and look at the comic. I don't think they are gendered, but who knows? In your head canon, they can be whatever you want. The Sam's Army version has a black female as a add-in with the vehicle. Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool. That would be cool. Beta Ray with a Shocktopus. Yeah, yeah, that'd be right up there with Sharknado. Coming to a Sci-Fi Channel special near you. Oh, that'd be bad. And robots are robots. They're its. Okay, fine. They're robots. But we do kind of, humanize them. It's a thing. Could Chap May release something that shows the respect that professional athletes have for each other in the locker room? I don't know where you're going with that. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely liking these robot designs because they're just neat, and definitely you can see some army
Yeah.
building potential here.
So
Oh yeah.
I don't have her. I let my grandkids play with those, so I don't know what happened to them. They're probably in a bin somewhere. So
We've
yeah,
we've delved into a gender studies of bots, so I
Oh,
don't know.
okay.
Yes,
I don't.
RC is female. Dang it.
Yeah, I don't even want to. Yeah, what is that all about? So, I like this. I love the ideas of adding more stuff to existing product to make it more playable. That's a great idea. Um, you know, that would be great. So yeah, so that's my little idea there. Just that play set. I obviously is just a basic geometric shape with the cylinder in it, but like I said, it could come with two bots. Could have some cool computerized, workstation or something there. A chute that kind of launches the characters out or something. This is
Yeah.
a Dino Hunters vehicle that the back of the trailer came with a T-Rex in a cage. Take that cage and you can convert that into a mobile command center that unfolds.
Nice.
And once again, guys, this is a rough draft, simple visual aid intended just to convey the idea and not a final product. This is just a simple box I made in a cheap 3D program. And these are assets, free assets that don't make any sense. But I just threw them in there because I just wanted it to kind of look
Yeah.
like you could have a little
Just
radar dish.
showing the concept.
Yeah, a missile launcher, a couple chairs in there. There's just like a little motor thing, just to show the concept. And then with the theme that we were talking about, it could add on to the base as well. So then,
Nice.
you could add that on the other side there, clip it onto the base. Now we've got a value add. We've got 3 play sets that all work together. Yeah, those are solar panels, but they were like a free asset, so I didn't have any intention of actually printing or trying to make these. Um, with the exception of the last one, because I told Jim I did it as just a mock-up, but I might want to just go ahead and try and make it. So TJC was saying the good thing about it being modular means it keeps costs down at any
Mhm.
one time, as you could just buy one part and it's fully playable, or the other, and then when you have cash, you get the whole set. Collect them all. I mean,
Yeah,
I think that could work.
absolutely.
So these are just my ideas that and simple visual aids to try and help convey that idea. Uh, I know, these are not professionally modeled or anything like that. And then simply recoloring them in red.
Beta Ray Bob says you might want to check your Christmas tree, see if your
I
grandkid
can,
stuck it
yes.
somewhere.
I had a whole bucket of toys, and I think she was in there with them, and they were playing on the floor with them. And I don't know what happened because it was cleanup time, and we scooped everything up and just threw it in bins. It's not sorted. They were sorted by what they were before the kids got there, but I was exhausted. So yeah, you could just do a red version. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or you could just do them all in the same gray so that they're compatible with either army base.
True. So here's my rough draft. We were talking about sharks. So I took a
Woo-hoo.
simple shark 3D model that was free off of like Thingiverse or whatever. And I said, what would it look like if we threw a bot in there? And it was like some kind of crazy, watercraft, that could also fly. That'd be cool, right? And then I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, but what would be cooler, because this is kind of plain looking. And, I know everyone in the chat's already mentioned it.
Lasers. Gotta have lasers.
Lasers would make it better, right? So here we go. Looks like a He-Man vehicle. What about if it
Yeah.
had spider legs and a cannon coming out of its mouth? So I took the cannon is it's the one I 3D designed for the Gay Toys Inc. Laser Force Jet replacement, and I just shoved it in its mouth. The spider legs came from another free 3D model, and I just slapped them on it. So, what did he say? He likes it. Odd, unique, but fully believable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because, the robots are going to look at stuff and say, hey, function over
Yeah.
form.
And they have the
Whatever
spider
works.
cannon, right? The spider cannon. So we have to keep the spider shark, right? So
Exactly.
mine's a land, sea, and air vehicle, and I am going to submit this on their comments. I'm serious about it. I know it's kind of like a joke and a meme, and we talk about laser sharks all the time, but I'm really going to submit it. And even if they don't make it, I might try to make something like this. So you could fold the legs up, and they interlock to become wings.
Nice.
So now you've got your air mode, right? You got your land mode. And then I was thinking, because I didn't have time to do it, but the legs could all kind of fold down, kind of like not 45 degrees, but maybe a little less than that, and be like hydrofoil skis that you could use on the water.
Sweet.
So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think
I'd
I
buy
should
it.
submit that? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll submit it. I also left a slide in here because I was just going to say, if you want to get that Joy Toy stuff, you can still pre-order at helladopetoys.com.
Excellent.
And thank you. That's all I got for today. So let's take a look. So Spider Shark is an awesome idea. Thank you, Barry Bob. It's not like an original idea, but it definitely fits, I think. I don't know where the shark comes in. But with treads, yeah, I did think about tank treads, but yeah, land shark spider. Yep. Terrifying. You okay,
I like the
spider?
legs better. It makes it creepier.
Yeah. Spider shark, friendly neighborhood spider shark. Covers 3 areas of the battlefield. Nicely done. Thank you, Frontline. I really like the idea of a sub, and maybe a canopy on that spider shark could make it submersible as well. I don't know. Feel free. Like I said, I think I don't know. I personally feel like those visual aids, even though they're kind of rudimentary or really basic, are a little better at kind of conveying the idea. So if I post those pictures in the comments of the Chat Mei thing, and I would encourage everyone else with a week left, if you've got any Photoshop skills or 3D modeling skills, if you can make a visual, I think it would give you a better chance in the contest, for them to notice and take your idea. And obviously there's going to be a lot of similar ideas going in there. And that's why, like, if someone else said this in the comments, because I know we had a couple comments talking about sharks and lasers, and I'm not pretending that I'm like some kind of original thinker here, but remind you of the SNL running skit, Knock Knock, Who's There? Land Shark. Yep. A joke, but one that is still cool. I would be inclined to buy one just because it's so different. Yeah. Definitely. And I think I'm going to go with it just and see it. That might be something to work on in 2024 and make it for multiple scales. If I can make one, because it might work with other toy lines. I mean, Terrafant. I don't know what that is, but I'd be interested in finding out.
I think that's
Sharks
similar to what
more like a reptile on land. Yeah, modular vehicles would be neat.
What's the one that is it Task Force? What's the Alpha code name? I can't remember. The
Strike Force Alpha.
Lines came out. Strike Force Alpha. They're doing an alien that's similar to that.
Or Riot needs a spider shark in the ranks. I think that would go well with. They're from the Eagle Force Returns. Yeah. Give it to Ninja and he'll make it 1/12. Yeah, I don't know how he did it, but he managed to. I never even thought to do that as 1/12, and he made it work. So that was really cool. Well, guys, those were my ideas, and like I said, I'm gonna put them in the comments of the Chat Mei thing after the show here. But yeah, I was just saying, like, I really think that anyone else out there that was looking to make something, if you could find references, even if you just take it and just doodle on top of the page, like change this to this, change that to that, it might help them realize what your idea is. I mean, you could just write it down in the comments as well, but if you go on,
Justin's saying here, a lot of folks have said they want modularity with the mechs where you can change the arms out for different weapon pieces. That's a great idea. Should be easy for them to implement.
I think so. And, it would be a really good idea. So yeah, those are my ideas, guys. Feel free to submit yours. I wish everyone the best of luck in the contest. If I were to somehow win with my crazy, ridiculous shark idea and won something, I'd probably just, give it to a viewer or something, because like I said, I want to support the line. I want to buy all the products and I want to get them.
I'm going to give you the $1 million idea, Will. You make your spider shark and you put a sound chip in it that plays the baby shark song. Done.
No.
It's a seller.
No.
Baby shark.
No, stop. Stab my ears.
The kids will love it.
Yes, of course. If anyone who has kids has that thing just drilled right into their brain,
I know.
It's
terrible.
do yourself a favor. You can tell who all the parents are. If you just start singing that in a supermarket or something, whoever looks at you is like,
Yeah, they got
this,
kids.
yeah, they got kids. They know this crap. Yeah, so that's good. Anyone have any questions or any comments or anything they want to talk about? Um, nope. All right. Yeah.
Good for you, Robert. I'm glad. It's-
Yeah, in
oh man,
January they did say that they said 2024, beginning of
first
2024,
quarter.
which
Yeah,
yeah, first quarter. So,
first quarter could
yeah,
be anywhere from January through like the end of March.
March. Yeah,
So
yeah. So hopefully, like I said, I thought these things would be in the U.S. 4 months ago. So I'm really waiting for them. Um, so you know, what can you do? We do have some stuff going on, Largo, that wanted to share. One of them is right after this show, we will be premiering. If you guys are, if you have the time and you feel so inclined and you're not busy with other stuff, we will be premiering another episode of the Infinite Playlist. That's where folks like you, the listeners, or our friends in the toy community come on and talk about something other than toys. It's what are the songs that make your soul sing? What makes you, what are the things that you listen to? And it's a good way for us to talk about something other than toys. And it's a really interesting way for you to share another thing about yourself that and express yourself in a way that is really fun. So we have a lot of fun on the Infinite Playlist, and today we have a very special guest, Adam from GI Joe: The Lost Chronicles. And
mhm.
we usually premiere these on Monday, but with tomorrow being Christmas, we're going to do it right after the show today.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. Hang out
Yeah.
over there in the lair, and it's a chance to talk to toy guys about something other than toys because hey, we've got other interests. So it's a fun time.
So
Check it out.
yeah. Zaymot Rogue saying, since the shark is already a sub, yeah, they are submersible.
Mhm.
How about putting a bot in the belly? Fold the legs down for a hidden payload. I like it.
I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, definitely. That would be really cool. Um,
TJC is wondering if we would like to do some gaming memories. Yeah, my gaming stuff is old school though. I mean, like Atari, and I think the most recent thing I did was like N64. But yeah, sure, that'd be fun.
yeah,
What
I
about you,
would
Will?
love to.
You're more of a
I
gamer than I am.
Sure. My gaming kind of my console gaming knowledge ends with the PlayStation 3. I haven't bought a console since then. But PC gaming and then every console up until then, all the way back from the Atari till the PlayStation 3, I could talk about all the time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
hit
to.
us up on Instagram or email or what have you, or send a
Mhm.
pair, what do you call that? Carrier pigeon. Yeah, one of those. We'll work something out.
So, yeah. Let's see what else we got. Great show, guys. Thank you, Frontline. I appreciate you. The Acid versus Beta group over on Facebook. Frontline does a great job running that group. If you're
Nice.
interested in the stuff, we get posts about all the stuff. And I'm sure once the product comes out and people start collecting them and actually getting them in hand in the US, we'll see a lot more
Yeah.
activity over there on the group. So that'd be great. Um,
That's a great idea, Zaymot, and we're already ahead of you. Beta Ray
oh,
is going to be coming in 2024 to talk about some compatibilities.
yes.
That's coming
Beta
up.
Ray Bob reached out to me after the show. So that was an awesome idea. So thank you so much, Neymar. And he agreed to come on and discuss this with us. So that will be on. Oh, shut up, Bjorn. It's a good song. What is wrong with you? It's a good song.
He's just
Uh,
messing with you.
I know. January 21st. We will do Sunday, January 21st. Beta Ray Bob will be on. I believe we may have some other people too, like Bjorn. I think you've done a lot of customs with that type of stuff. So yeah, we'd like to hear from anyone who has information. Okay, now you're just being mean. uh, so yeah, He's writing all kinds of
Arachno shark. I like that.
Arachno Shark is a very good name, but they did that Spider name with the Spider cannon, so I figured it had to be Spider Shark. But I like Arachno Sharks. If Chap Mei's like, that's patented, then we could go with Arachno Sharks. I love giant robots. You love giant robots. That's true.
Yes. They're
that is
awesome.
True. Okay.
Nice.
American Truck Simulator, so you can get ideas for future road trips. That's great.
I didn't know that was a thing, but sure, why not?
Yeah, and you're working on trying to get boss fight figure parts held up a bit. So
At the moment, yeah.
Oh, just trying to get them in hand. Is that what it is? Or because I was going to say, yeah, you might want to reach out to like Bob, Beta Ray Bob, or Bjorn for any Marauder or Eagle Force stuff, because they've done a lot of kit bashing and customizing with them. The Web Slinger, yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's all we got. Hope to see you over in the Infinite playlist over on Largo's Lair in just a few minutes. When does that premiere? On
let's see, at 3:30. So yeah, about 10 minutes or so.
Okay, in about 10 minutes. Great. So yeah, you guys head over to Largo's Lair. You can check out the Infinite playlist. We could chat some more. Otherwise, have a healthy, safe, and happy holiday. Merry Christmas to all. And we will see you next Sunday. And we're gonna have a party. So yeah, bring your party favors and anything you like.
I love you, Bjorn.
Okay. You know what?
He's not letting it go.
Babby Shark. All right. Goodbye. Have a great day, everyone. Merry Christmas.
See ya. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.